guys, what's up? It's Shining Polaris. AEW Dynamite just ended, and yeah, we're just gonna do my usual video, run down what happened, and a couple of my takes, my thoughts on what's going down. I'm gonna start off with one of their big announcements, and they announced the location and date of Revolution, and Revolution will be held in March in Florida, in Orlando, Florida. So with that being said, because I was really strongly wanted it to be in Chicago, but since it is not in Chicago, that means I will not be attending Revolution, which sucks because I went to Revolution twice, you know, the 2 times that they had it, and I would like to keep that streak going, but I can't because I am planning to go on the Jericho Cruise. So and the Jericho Cruise is a week after, so there's no way I can afford to go to 2 of those shows in 2 weeks. There's no way. So yeah, I am really excited for the cruise, but like I said, if something happened, like for some reason the cruise gets canceled, I don't know, with this Omicron variant, hopefully it doesn't, then obviously I'll be going to Revolution. So, but otherwise no. The Jericho Cruise will be my first time going, and we're going to check that out because it seems like a lot of fun. Anyhow, so back to the show. It started off, so the show took place in Long Island, and the show started off with MJF's theme music, and who walks out? It was CM Punk, and he was booed wildly. It was really cool and funny. I absolutely love this segment because the whole time you see a heel CM Punk, and he was just roasting MJF and the Long Island crowd the whole time. And the best part of it was he made so many Chicago references, and I'm thinking, oh my God, Chicago already gets so much hate because people say we have the most shows there, which isn't. Florida has the most shows, but I don't hear people hate on Florida as much as they do Chicago, so I'm very confused about that. But he made a lot of Chicago references, which is great, and I'm going to tell him that when I see him this Saturday. So because I will be attending C2E2, and you'll see clips and videos of that. Anyhow, so that was great. That was about 10 minutes long. If you guys have time, just watch that beginning segment. It was very good. And the best line for me, what he said, and I'm going to try to quote this correctly, he said something like, Larry, which is his dog, have more balls than MJF, and he is neutered. That's such a great line. So, all right. So right after that, we have the Diamond Battle Royale. And you have a bunch of people in here, and they're going to try to eliminate each other. The last 2 people will face off, and whoever wins the ring, which will be next week at Winter's Coming. So, of course, everybody was already in the ring, but MJF had his grand entrance, little video segment of him driving the Ferrari into the football field, had his plain view jacket on, made his grand entrance into the ring, and looked like he was crying a little bit, which is so weird of MJF. But I know, I mean, how cool would that be if you know you like made it, really, you go into the arena and everyone is just cheering your name. So I wouldn't be surprised if he had a little tear of happiness from that. So he comes in there, the bunch of people in there, mostly is building up Team Taz and their feud with Leo Rush, and then you have a little hint of Wardlow and MJF, you know, kind of button heads. So near the end, you got MJF. He eliminates 3 people. I can't remember the other 2, but as he was doing that, he accidentally eliminated Wardlow, and Wardlow is very pissed off about that. And then so the last 3 was MJF, and it was versus Ricky Starks and Dante Martin, who Dante Martin just recently joined Team Taz. So what happened was Dante Martin goes and he eliminates Ricky Starks. And now it's just, there you go. You got your 2 winners who's going to move on to the next round, MJF versus Dante Martin. And that pisses off Team Taz a lot because they just signed him onto their team and now he betrayed him like we all knew he would. So that's, so you got that little storyline building up. So here are my predictions. I mean, is MJF going to lose the ring to Dante? See, my thing is, I think, because MJF already won 2 times, And I think it's time for someone else to carry that ring, and it would be a great push for Dante Martin, who is, you know, like young up and coming star. MJF don't really need that ring anymore, you know, and also keep building his storyline, because if MJF loses, he will definitely lose either because of Wardlow or because of CM Punk. So if he loses, it's not going to be, you know, not going to be a clean win for Dante Martin. And again, with Dante holding the ring now, and him and Leo, they could become like a legitimate tag team. Or if Leo wants to form a faction, which I think he does eventually. So yeah, that's my take on it. Really can't wait for next week. Winter's coming. All right, and the next is yeah, let's make sure. Next is a match. I think they just made it, and I didn't watch it at all. This was Jurassic Express and Varsity Blondes versus the Acclaimed and 2.0, and it's like I like all teams, and then I don't really, you know, they're not the top of my list, so I didn't watch this match at all. All I cared about was at the end. Eddie Kingston came in, because you have Daniel Garcia on the side of 2.0. You know, 2.0 is always like cheating and all that. So Eddie Kingston comes in to beat up Daniel Garcia. So after the match was over, they were all backstage, and it was Eddie Kingston, and for some reason Santana Ortiz were back there with him, and those three started 2.0, the three of them came to beat up Eddie Kingston and Santana Ortiz. So I'm guessing we're gonna have that feud, that trios feud, coming up soon. So that's cool. I like that part. All right, and then the next, what do we got? We got the match I wanted to see. This was the Young Bucks versus Best Friends. Best Friends of Chuck Taylor and Rocky Romero. And like I said, this was I really like the commentary on here, because you have Excalibur explaining everyone in the ring their history together, because they're all from New Japan, and he was like, it's Chaos like versus Bullet Club. I like that they mentioned that. So yeah, so this match was very good, and it was Young Bucks, I will say, like 80% of the time offense against the Best Friends. It was mostly against Rocky Romero. Poor guy. I like Rocky too. I like Rocky a lot. So this is so even though the Young Bucks were beating him up, I'm like, no, Rocky. Anyway, so the match, like I said, the match was really, really good. I mean, really, when the Best Friends finally, you know, get their act together, it was really fun. You even got, like, so every side, you got Orange Cassidy on Best Friends side, and you got Adam Cole with the Young Bucks, and even Adam Cole and Orange Cassidy were doing their little thing outside the ring. So obviously the most exciting part of this match, which was great. What a great way to end it. It was Young Bucks winning this match, and they were still attacking Orange Cassidy, and then who comes in to save Orange Cassidy? You have well, first you have Wheeler Yuta coming in. I don't care about him. So anyway, Wheeler Yuta came in to try to help out. He didn't do anything. So as the Super Clique were attacking Orange Cassidy, who comes in, it was a white van. You see Sue coming out of the van first, and who came out of that van is finally the return of Trent. Poor Trent. He's been out for like almost a year. Yes, he came back for a very short time, and then he had his surgery, and I thought he was going to be gone for like a few more months. But he came back. He looked exactly like the Blade, because he cut his hair super short, and obviously he has like a totally ripped body. He just really, and he wore the black pants, so he totally looks like Blade. But he came in, chased off the Super Clique, and then you have all the Best Friends, the whole faction standing in the middle of the ring, like hugging each other. It was great. So yeah, so as you can see, I have my custom plushies of the Best Friends here. And like I said, when Trent was gone, I had them semi-retire in my office here. So now I can put them back in front of the TV. So yes, I am enjoying this, because the next match you're gonna have is in Rampage. This is Adam Cole with his whole group. So he's gonna be with Bobby Fish and the Young Bucks versus Wheeler Yuta and the Best Friends. So like I said, I cannot wait to see how this is gonna escalate, because we could have the Elite versus Chaos. And everybody's saying Okada's going to debut soon. Maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see. That'll be great if he does. So, yeah, that's my take. Really like that match. and not because I'm biased. It was a really good match. All right, the next one we have is we have the women's match. This is Jamie Hayter versus Riho, and this was because Riho is going to face Britt Baker for the world title. Britt Baker is mad, so he sent out Jamie after her, and yeah, I will say I really like Rio's new gear. Basically the same look as her old gear, but in blue, and for some reason that blue just looks really, really good on her, so I really like that. Jamie Hayter, one of my favorite women wrestlers right now, and she's just amazing. You know, she has the best facial expressions, and she just has a great look. Can't wait till she eventually turns on Britt Baker. Yeah, so they're going at it. Extremely hard-hitting match. Man, there was so many close pinfalls, and Jamie Hayter is just destroying Riho, because Riho is like so much smaller than Hayter, and I mean, I will say like that Hayter did like a backbreaker to Riho, and it just looks so devastating. But Riho finally, you know, after many knees to the face, and with the Canadian Destroyer and all this moves, Riho finally defeated a Hayter, so she's going to move on to face Britt Baker, which I assume will be at Winter's Coming, even though I don't think that's officially announced yet. But afterwards, you had Britt Baker angrily attacking Riho and try to put her in the lockjaw and all that. So a little preview of that match gonna come. So that will be exciting. You know, it'd be cool for Riho to win, but we all know that it is Britt Baker that's probably going to beat Riho. And if she does lose, if Britt Baker loses the title, it'll be to Thunder Rosa. That's just my prediction. So, all right. And, yeah, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, and then the next... Oh, then they did another... This is a really small announcement. So usually before the main event, they will announce the card for Rampage and some of the matches for Dynamite next week. But they were announcing matches for Rampage, and it was Taz that at the booth made an official announcement. This Rampage, it will be the debut of his son Hook, and Hook will be facing Fuego. So that will be very cool. You don't really know anything about Hook except he's just a cool kid, and I cannot wait to to see Hook in action. And I like that Taz call him Secret Weapon, because I've jokingly have called Hook the Secret Weapon too. So this is gonna be good. It's gonna be a great squash match. Can't wait to see how Hook is gonna look like you know, in the wrestling ring finally. So he can get a shirt so we can all buy it. I like that Hooky really has like a fan base we call Hookers. It's so stupid. But I've really been enjoying this like Hook fan club that we're all I get in the beginning jokingly in, but now we're really in it. So yeah, so what else? Did I miss anything? Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So main event time. This is another match I was really looking forward to, of course. Bryan Danielson, which I've been loving his personality now. He just wants to destroy all Dark Order, versus Johnny Hungy Silver. So, and you know, John Silver from Long Island too, and he's been super over. So this was a great match. Of course, you know that at the end it was going to be Bryan that was going to destroy Silver, because that's just what he does. And so afterwards, he was trying to kick his head in even more so after the match. But then who comes in to save the day? It is Adam Page. So he comes in and finally beats up Bryan just a little bit. But then Bryan rolls out, and then the show ended with Adam Page on the mic saying he's gonna kick the cowboy shit out of Bryan. So that's going to be your main event for next week at Winter's Coming. This will be Adam Page versus Bryan Danielson for the AEW World Title. So here are my thoughts on this. And I went and I posted a tweet about it, because I was just thinking, there is no way Adam's going to lose, right? There's no way, because he just won it. But, you know, just to throw it out there, and because I like Bryan Danielson so much, you know, just to think, what if Bryan wins it? Now, because Bryan is booked so is so tough. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot. Look at that. He went against Kenny Omega and for a draw, right? So, and he basically just beat everyone up with almost like no problem. So, could this be Bryan Danielson's first loss? Yes, because then it could maybe humble him down a little bit more and all that, and maybe he could be like, oh yeah, maybe I'm not the best guy here or whatever. Yeah, we can go with that angle. Or he could lose and it has to be like a major interference or something going on to make him lose, because like I said, he's just been booked so strongly. Now, on the other side, I'm just throwing it out there. What if Adam loses? Because my thing is, I know he just won it, but it's like to me, I feel like Adam is like, he's been working so hard for the title that he kind of don't want to defend it. He just wants to keep it. That's just my opinion. And it's like, okay, now he really has to defend it. And what if he loses, you know? And I know it's like, if he loses it, there's some people that are going to be like, okay, now that just makes him look like a loser and then he's buried. I don't know. If he loses it for some reason, I would be like, okay, now it just makes him even like a more bigger baby face than he is. I mean, I'm kind of going on with that kind of like the Josh Alexander route, how Josh won the title and then lost it immediately. I'm kind of feeling like they could sort of do that to Adam Page if they wanted to go for that route, and I don't think it would hurt him. That's just what I think. So, but realistically, Adam is going to retain, because I think they're going to make him look super, super strong. Like if Kenny couldn't defeat Bryan, but Adam does, it's just going to make Adam look like the true champion. So I think Adam's going to win it, but I think it would be cool if Bryan won it. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, that is my take. Anything else I wanted to add in here? No, I think that's it. I think that we got it good. Can't wait for Winter's come in. Can't wait to them announce some more names on the card. And I did not see when Revolution tickets are there, but even though I don't plan on going, I'll probably buy some anyway, just to see if I get good tickets and then try to sell them back to my friends. We'll see. All right. So thank you guys for watching and supporting me. Follow me on Twitter at Shining Polaris. I am there constantly. And then on TikTok at Shining Polaris AEW, where I'm posting all my live clips. Next show I'm going to will be this Saturday at C2E2, which is Chicago Comic-Con. Chicago Entertainment Comic-Con Expo, whatever, something like that. And this is the first time ever, and I've been going to C2E2 since its inception in 2010, and I came mostly as a cosplayer to compete. This is the first time where I'm not doing any of that, and I will be going just for the AEW. So you'll see clips of that on the panel and whatever. It's going to be exciting, and I will be in my new drip that I just got in the mail. So can't wait to debut that. All right, thank you guys again, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.